Hi everyone, welcome back to your own YouTube channel. My name is Tasmita and in this video we are going to talk about vocabulary. How we can enhance our vocabulary, which is going to benefit all the beginners out there, and I know most of you guys wants to build a good command on this language, right? Friends, as you already knows that there are 4 aspects of learning any language: reading, writing, listening and speaking. So it will be nothing different in English language, okay? But I would like to ask you that can you work on these 4 skills without vocabulary? The answer will be absolutely no. For everything you have to improve your vocabulary. Suppose you want to read a piece of content and you do not understand the meaning of that content. So what is the point of reading? Let me show you a live demo that how I read to enhance my vocabulary. I took this book. Let me open a random page and read. I specially took this book because I love reading the books of Missile Man of India, the former president Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, so I looked out of the window. The sun was well up in the sky and there was a soothing breeze. Breeze, I think you know the meaning of breeze, right? But I am confused. I think air. Let me Google it. You can use online dictionary or Google Translate as well. So the meaning of breeze is a gentle wind. So we got the meaning. I have always lived in close touch with nature and have always found it a friend. Giving without reservation, like the mango tree, people throw stones at it, break off its branches, but it still offers its shade to the weary travelers and its fruits to the hungry. So I read books this way. And if you want to read anything from your phone, so you can use this technique as well. Let me show you. Suppose I want to read a story like the story of happiness. Let me click on anyone. So suppose you want the meaning of young, anything you can search, okay? So then you have to select young, the word you have to select, and then web search, okay? So we got the meaning, okay? Now coming to the next. Suppose you want to write a story of your childhood in English. Can you write it well? If you do not have sufficient vocabulary, you cannot write it. But if you write the same story in your mother tongue, you will probably write it better than anyone else. Remember, as you broaden your range of vocabulary, you become better able to describe any specific settings, emotions and ideas. Similarly, for listening and speaking also, you have to improve your vocabulary. For watching any English content like podcasts, interviews, movies, you have to understand their meaning. Until and unless you do not understand the meaning of them, you won't get any interest, okay? And to understand, you have to improve your vocabulary. Look, then for speaking, when you speak, the word should come automatically from inside of your mind. If the word doesn't come, you cannot create sentence. And fluency is so far from it. So I just want to give you few tips. These are really going to benefit in the phase of learning English and dealing with vocabulary. Tips number 1, make your own dictionary. When I am talking about dictionary, it's not mean that that old bulky one. You have to create your own dictionary which comprises the word you have already came across. It can be your phone in the form of notes, or can be your PC or any notebooks, which one you are comfortable with. So what I do while reading books and watching any English content, I write down these words that I don't know in my dictionary. Okay, so I find this is something easy and helpful. So why am I writing these words? So that I don't forget them permanently. I sometimes open my dictionary and use these words in daily conversation. Remember not to make this process too complicated. This should not make you feel boring. Okay, try to open and go through your own dictionary at least once weekly. It will be helpful, and try to use them in your daily conversation. Tips number 2, develop a reading habit. Read a lot. You know, reading is a wonderful way to learn new words, because reading is a one-person activity. You can really take your time with a new word and its meaning and uses. Read whatever available resources you have. I don't mean that you have to read only books, you can read online as well. Okay, tips number 3, practice using new words that you have already came across. If you search online that how many words you have to learn in a day, you will see lot of content that you have to learn 5 to 10 words in a day, or maybe more than that. After a period of time, you can learn a huge number of vocabulary. Look, everyone have their own point of view, but how much you can, that matters. You can learn approximately 300 words per month if you follow them, but it's of no use if you keep forgetting them and cannot use them in your daily conversation. Instead of learning 10 words in a day, try using one word in 10 ways, and believe me guys, you will never forget them. Tips number 4, revision. Revision is very important, because we forget the thing what we learned due to lack of revision. So for that, what I do basically, I try to open and go through my own dictionary very often, so that I will not forget them and can use them in the right situation. Now, as a bonus tips, I want to give you 2 basic and practical things that you have to keep doing always, that you have to reading. Okay, this is the most useful trick you can say, as well as listening. Remember, there is no shortcut, you have to do something for that. So try to put your best concentration while reading and listening to something, and the word which seems unusual to you, try to find their meaning. Don't say yourself that I will search it later, do it immediately. Okay, hope you will follow all those tips and will be fluent in English very soon. If you like my video, please do comment, because I love reading your comment. And if you like my work, my hard work, please do subscribe my channel. And thank you for watching. See you soon in the next video. Till then, you take care of yourself. Tata.